Hello, and welcome back to the scruffiest YouTube channel on the planet. As you can clearly see, I have holes in my trousers and an oil-stained shirt, and I'm in a tin shed. But here we are. Anyway, welcome back. And well, we're back with the Corsa B, as you would expect. Been gone a while, but we've got things to do today. So I'm going to cut here. We'll go to the intro because I fancy a change. Let me know how you like it. So yeah, I'll see you in a short minute. Anyway, today I've decided we need to get the anti-roll bar, or what's left of it, off the front of this car, which I struggled with last time, and I probably will struggle again because I've left it even longer in a damp, cold unit. I'm going to try and get that off. I've got a new used one-ish off Jake Lowe. I need to sort him out. I do apologise. I've not been down here, so I've not been able to test fit it. I apologise. It's been a while. I'm going to test fit it today and get back to you. I promise. Anyway, yeah, we've got to do that. We've got a few other bits to do underneath the car and things like that, etc. Yeah, so we've got quite a bit to crack on with. I'm going to start getting some bits ready now, some tools, etc., and find out what we need, because I've had a bit of a tidy up. It doesn't look like it, but I have actually tidied up so I can walk all the way around this car, other than the front because the gearbox is still in the way. But I'll order a clutch bearing payday, and we'll get the gearbox mounted back on. We try and line that back up, service the engine and stuff, do what we need to do, service kits. I've got a whole host of suspension bits on eBay ready to order on payday as well, to refresh the front end, and then we need to get some cavalier brakes, some bigger brakes for this engine. Anyway, this is all stuff to talk about while we're working. I'll leave you to it, and we'll see how we get on. Right, I don't know how well you can see me. I'm only seeing what I can see, and it seems to be a pretty clear view. But removing the ends of these anti-roll bars, I've decided to just remove the whole bottom arm ball joint with anti-roll bar, whatever's left on it, as a unit, because it's easier. So if you are going to do it this way, or just in fact change a ball joint on a Corsa B, you will need a 12mm spanner and a 30mm socket on a small ratchet, possibly a breaker bar or a hammer just to hit the ball joint off with. I would say a hammer. I don't have one here. I've left it at home because I'm a novice at this sort of thing. So here we go. But yeah, so we're going to give this a go and see how we get on. But yeah, so let's give it a go. And for some reason, I always end up sitting on this cold floor, and I really don't like it. So we're going to give this a go. Need to find the nut, which is there. Need to clean it off a little bit, like. But ooh, this might be a bit difficult. There's a lot of gunk on here. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Don't know why I always end up doing the shit jobs. Also, the CV boot on this side's come off. That needs replacing. I've ordered that as well, or I will do when I next get paid. The RX-8 is not having any more money. The RX-8 is up for sale if anyone wants it. There's nothing wrong with it now other than that sill. But I don't want it now. I've had my fun. I've got out my system. I'm ready to move it on to the next enthusiast. If anyone wants it, perfectly good running. She's done a 700-mile trip all round. Not a problem. Anyone wants an RX-8 on 63,000 miles? So that's hot and cold, no issue. Message me on TikTok, that local Corsa being Audi 80, or Instagram, same name. Yeah. Or email me at jakereynolds715@gmail.com. So if you want it. I really hate doing jobs like this. Ow! Ow! Damaged knuckle. Ouchies. Fuck's sake. Oh, sorry, I'm touching the mic there. I might be causing a few weird noises there. Yeah, it's not a true car repair video if you don't cut your knuckles once in a while, is it now? Not so funny when it hurts like it does. This one is seized. I think we're going to have problems with this, if I'm honest. For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, she's definitely seized. Either the bolt is going to snap or the nut. I have fixed the connection with the microphone, I think. Not too sure. I've messed with it a little bit and it seems to have worked for now. I won't know until I watch this back and find out. Any bad bits I'll cut out. I do apologise. That's what was happening in the last two videos, I think. It was my phone being a bit of a pain. But here we are. And yes, you're wondering why it's taking so long to get a ball joint off. It's because the bolt has seized to the actual thing. Which is not helpful, if I'm honest. Yeah. Fucking hell. This is brilliant. Oh, right, we're going now. Oh, we're starting to move. Oh, we're stopping again. Oh, we're moving again. Right, I think we've got somewhere. Yes. Okay, well that's good. We're getting somewhere. This is good. This is good. I'm sorry if you're bored. You could switch over if you like. I don't mind. I won't hold it against you. Sorry there's been no exciting content. Oh. It's alright, I've got it. Ah ha ha! I love this. This is so my element. The plan is to try and get the front end pretty bare. Wow, that really hurt. Try and get this front end pretty bare. Right. Cover your ears briefly for a second while I do some whackage. If that's a word. That wasn't even hard. What the fuck? It was like a sissy whack, wasn't it? Oh, God. We need to get the drive shaft out of the way. The drive shaft is... There we go. There we go. That's better. I wouldn't worry, I'm getting new ones of all of these. Right, let me cut back once I get this off because this has been a royal pain. I got it off. There we go. As you can see, one bottom arm, anti-roll bar link on the end, and ball joint, which has seen better days. So I've ordered all new sorts of these in my eBay basket. They will be here soon, and they are branded. So we're going to get all new shiny bits to go on this car. But yeah, that's finally off, which is a good start. And it also relieves pressure on everything else here that's disconnected. So yeah. Right, next part of the puzzle. Right, So I've took the liberty of disconnecting all the little brackets with the bushes and things on the anti-roll bar here, and I'm going to start sanding it and tidying it up and hopefully get it painted today, because it's looking rather shabby at the moment. Very tired indeed, but you can't buy these new, so yeah, we'll have to do what we can get. That's all the brackets and things down there. The rubbers we're getting replaced. Do not worry about the rubber, that is not staying. But yeah, like I said, time and patience, use the right things, get things right and do things properly, no rush, will make this a very mint 5-door Corsa BGSI. But yeah, right, I will catch you in a bit. Right, so I'm going to start sanding this on the worst parts. I'm just making sure there's no rubber. As you can quite clearly tell, it's quite flaky and not very good. So if I just do that, for example, and just see what I mean, it's completely fucked. So yeah, we're gonna just pick the worst off now, because anything that's worse, there's no point trying to sand back, is there? Really, we'll just pull it off. So we'll pull that whatever we can off by hand now, and then so there's a bit of time. Yeah, look, all that. I'm gonna have to brush all this up. I just realised that, but here we are. Man, not the end of the world. Right, we'll go down to this side. Same here, as you can tell, it's all sticking up and just rotting. There we go. Picking this reminds me of my flaky skin on my face sometimes that I get. Psoriasis, I think it's called. Right. Something close to that, I can't quite remember. It reminds me a lot of that. Oh, how have you guys been? I would assume you haven't missed me much, but oh, Christ almighty. We're going to have to slip these rubbers, I think, to properly get a good sand on here. With a blade of some sort. Yeah. Right, bear with me. Let me go get a blade. Right, I think all I've got that's close enough for these pliers that have like a little blade edge on them. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we just need to make some cuts. Oh, well, the rubber's just ripped anyway, so they're fucked. I'm not surprised they're fucked, but it's, yeah. I mean, it made my life a bit easier, so maybe try and cut it up the seam, maybe. There we go. Pliers are breaking. Halford's finest. Yeah, they're fucked, these. They're absolutely shagged. Yeah. I'm not surprised they're failing, if I'm really honest with you. It was only a matter of time. I'll just throw that to the side, because we're not going to need any of this afterwards anyway. There you go. That's one. As you can tell, one knackered bit of rubber. Hiding a lot of flakiness underneath, as I would have expected. Yeah. Do the other side. And then we can start sanding. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit funky. I'm still getting over what I got ill with. I'm not sure what it was, if I'm honest. All I know is I was really ill. I have got since a lot better. Not 100%, but yeah, it got my sister ill, it got my dad ill, and they were not appreciative of me passing my disease down. I had to take 2 days off work sick. I tried to go in for 1 day, and it damn near killed me. Whatever I had, it wasn't nice, put it this way. And I was supposed to be doing something today. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I've been asleep most of the day. I was so tired when I drove back last night. I was fucked. Bear with me 1 second. Let me just go get the sandpaper. I've left it over there. There we are. I'm back. Yeah. So, been a bit of an interesting one, really. But yeah. Right, I'm going to not talk here because there's no point trying to hear me through why I'm doing this. So I'm going to time lapse you in a minute. Right, welcome back. As you would have seen in the time lapse, we've ground this anti-roll bar down now to bare metal. So this is ready for some primer, oxide primer, so it doesn't rust because it'll be on the outside of the car, obviously. Gets the two front wheels. I'm just going to do all the brackets, which I will show you now. Just bear with me a second. Let me put this down. So, I just need to grind down all of these rusty brackets that go on the anti-roll bar, and then we can paint everything up in primer at least. No point painting them because I haven't got to paint. But we can prime them and get them ready for paint anyway, and then put it with the rest of the stuff that's been primed. But yeah, we're making swift progress, and I'm very impressed with the way it's going. So I'll catch you up once I've ground these down, and yeah, see where we get to. Right, that's me done for today. I want to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow for another video, and I hope you enjoyed it, like I said. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next one, which will be more priming of the sway bar and the what do you call them? The brackets. That's the one, the brackets, and a bit more in here with the disc caliper things, all that sort of stuff, just basic stuff. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And like I said, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you tomorrow.